Today's ride begins at one of Norfolk's most historic villages, Little Walsingham, outside the beautiful St Mary and All Saints Church. This remarkable church dates back to medieval times and, although a devastating fire in 1961 destroyed much of the original building, it was lovingly rebuilt, blending modern architecture with centuries of history. Walsingham itself has welcomed pilgrims for almost 1,000 years, giving this peaceful village a very special atmosphere. The weather couldn't be much better for cycling. It's warm enough for short sleeves, with a blanket of broken cloud taking the edge off the summer sun. Perfect conditions for a gentle ride through some of Norfolk's finest countryside. Leaving Walsingham behind, the quiet country lanes soon take over. Rolling farmland stretches in every direction, hedgerows buzz with insects, and the air is filled with birdsong. It's one of those rides where there seems to be hardly any traffic at all, just endless twisting lanes and open skies. As always, Norfolk's birds of prey steal the show. Buzzards circle lazily on rising thermals, while elegant red kites drift effortlessly overhead, their unmistakable forked tails making them easy to spot. Every few miles, another one appears, making it feel as though they're escorting us along the route. Where are we heading, Hobby?
Hot, isn't it?
We head towards the magnificent Holkham Estate. Riding through Holkham Hall is always one of the highlights of the day. The grand avenues of mature trees, wide open parkland and grazing deer make it feel more like cycling through a landscape painting than an English country estate. Built during the 18th century, Holkham Hall remains one of the finest examples of Palladian architecture in Britain and is surrounded by thousands of acres of carefully managed parkland. The route through the estate is wonderfully peaceful. Ancient oaks line the roads, rabbits dart across the grass, and every now and then another red kite glides silently overhead. It's impossible not to slow down and simply take it all in. Lots of people out at the hall today.
Turned up once to meet, I took Hobby. Hobby got in the boot, she didn't have pay.
Nobody'll ever know.
No, nobody ever know.
Bloody hell.
Huh?
You're caught up. Cycling to the end of the peaceful pine woods of Holkham, the trail suddenly opens up into one of the most breathtaking landscapes on the Norfolk coast. The shelter of the trees gives way to rolling sand dunes that stretch as far as the eye can see. Rising and falling like waves frozen in time. These dunes have been shaped over thousands of years by the relentless North Sea winds and are held together by hardy marram grass, whose roots bind the shifting sand and protect this fragile coastline from erosion. The sandy hills create a constantly changing landscape, with every rise revealing another spectacular view. The trail twists and turns over the sandy ridges, making this one of the most enjoyable and scenic sections of the ride. To one side lies Holkham Beach, famous for its vast expanse of golden sand that, at low tide, stretches for almost a mile to the water's edge. It's so wide and open that it often feels as though you have the entire coastline to yourself. Looking inland, the contrast couldn't be greater, with the dense pine forest standing like a green wall behind the dunes. The fresh sea breeze carries the scent of salt through the air, while skylarks sing overhead and red kites and buzzards effortlessly circle above the treetops, searching for the rising warm air. It's no surprise that Holkham has featured in countless films and television programmes. This is one of Britain's finest coastal landscapes, a place where ancient woodland, sweeping dunes and an endless sandy beach come together to create scenery that feels both wild and timeless. Every visit here is different, but it's always unforgettable. All that cycling, it's definitely time for a well-earned food stop. Soon we arrive in the beautiful Georgian village of Burnham Market, often called the Jewel of North Norfolk. With its handsome houses, independent shops, cafes and village green, it's easy to see why it's such a popular stop for visitors exploring the coast. Damn, this one is closed. A few gentle miles later, we roll into Burnham Thorpe, forever linked with Britain's greatest naval hero, Admiral Lord Horatio Nelson. Nelson was born here in 1758 while his father served as rector of All Saints Church. He was baptised in the church and his parents are buried in the churchyard, making this tiny Norfolk village one of the country's most important historic landmarks. Before long, it's time to point the bikes back towards Little Walsingham. Don't you just love these old Fords? Clouds drift gently across the Norfolk sky, creating ever-changing patches of sunshine across the landscape. Days like this remind you why Norfolk is such a fantastic place to explore on two wheels. No mountains to conquer, no busy roads to battle, just endless countryside, fascinating history, abundant wildlife, and villages that seem untouched by time. Another brilliant ride, another few miles in the legs, and another unforgettable day discovering the very best that Norfolk has to offer.